Hello and welcome to our April marketing webinar. My name is Anna Louise and I'm very excited to take you through today's theme, Spring into Action. So just on our agenda today, we'll be going over that theme in further detail. I'll also be discussing the April National Food Holidays and as always, wrapping up with our tip of the month. So this theme, Spring into Action, there's a lot going on as we get further into spring. First off, Easter Sunday is April 20th, and then we do have Mother's Day on May 11th. And although Mother's Day is not in April, April is definitely the time to begin promoting any kind of special menu you might be running for either Easter Sunday and or Mother's Day, brunches, things like that. And of course, if you have reservations, encouraging people to make reservations so it's easier for you to manage. And then we have graduation, another item that's not coming up until we get further into the beginning of summer, end of May, mid-June, but people are planning these celebrations early. So if you have catering, if you have private event space, definitely go ahead and get in front of it as people begin making their plans, reminding people that you have those and kind of getting your restaurant at the forefront of their minds. And then we have spring features. So we're a couple weeks into spring now, and April will be full swing. It's kind of the end of a slower season for restaurants. People are looking to get out more. They're looking to celebrate the season, the warmer weather. So if you've got seasonal features, for example, seasonal cocktails, menu items, or if you kind of go back in time and think on what the most popular items were this time last year, this is a great time to kind of get some well-lit photos up on your feed. And then, of course, if you've got outdoor dining space, this is also a time people are enjoying this warmer weather. We still got it going with a bit of a breeze. So make sure to be posting well-lit photos of that as well. And if you offer brunch or you're offering a seasonal brunch, it is brunch season. April is actually National Brunch Month. So this is also a time you want to remind people that you offer that so they can gather up their friends and join you. Here are some examples of some targeted posts here. We've got a Mother's Day brunch post, you see a graduation post, and then we see an outdoor dining photo also featuring some kind of spring cocktails. So knocking both of those out in just one post. And now we can talk about objectives of this theme. So our number one goal always is increasing foot traffic for restaurants. And we believe that this begins with increasing web traffic. So again, kind of the point of those targeted promotional posts that I just showcased. And the second is boosting large volume sales. So again, as I mentioned with, Easter Sunday and Mother's Day and just graduation, we have a lot of events coming up. So this is a really great time to kind of score some catering orders. So boosting your sales for April with some large orders like that, whether it's just offering group packages and the like. Even if you're not open for Easter Sunday, families are coming into town. So that Friday and Saturday, reminding people of your family meals, group packages, that can really help you target kind of those larger diners. And then maximizing utilization of your private event spaces. So you might have a private event space that you don't promote as much or that you more often use for kind of restaurant overflow. This is the time to remind people that that space can be booked out, making sure that you're really utilizing all of your restaurant. Now, diving into our April National Food Holidays. So before I get further into that, just again, one more reminder, Easter Sunday is April 20th. If you have any adjusted hours for this, make sure to reach out to support@spillover.com so that we can get that reflected on your website. Now back to the National Food Holidays. We really recommend that you all make use of these, even if you don't want to offer any kind of promotional discount. It's a really wonderful kind of excuse to post some photos of different dishes you might have and get them on people's mind. We've seen a lot of success with this in the past, even when not offering a discount. So as I mentioned, it is National Brunch Month this April. And then we have April 3rd, National Chocolate Mousse Day, April 7th, National Beer Day, April 13th, National Peach Cobbler Day, April 17th, World Malbec Day, April 23rd, National Cherry Cheesecake Day, April 26th, National Pretzel Day, April 27th, National Prime Rib Day. So we have less national food holidays this month than you all might have seen in the past, but I still believe there's at least one or two that should apply to every restaurant. So again, we really encourage you to make use of these. Now, talking about our tip of the month. Our tip of the month this month would be utilizing our Dime emails. These are our automated emails, and I'm going to hop into our software right now to kind of talk on that further. Oops, right here. So heading to spillover.com and logging in. I'm logging into my demo account right here. So I'm going to be on our Murdoch's Irish Pub, our demo restaurant. And again, these are our automated emails. So on the left-hand navigation, you'll see automation right here. And we have lots of different options. I'm going to get started by speaking about our drip campaigns. We often call our dime emails set and forget marketing. And the reason for that is it's a really wonderful passive way to continue engaging with your customers and getting them to your website, having these regular call to action that you don't really have to think about once they're set up. So the first step here would be our drip campaigns. These are emails calling people to your website that are sent out 30 days after the previous one. They kind of have a trickle down effect, which is why they're called drip campaigns. So I'm going to start off by showcasing our first one here, view our menu. So you can see what that looks like. And again, these are for Murdoch. So these kind of serve more as templates. You know, yours will be restaurant specific. And you see right here, it's just a really simple email, full menu from Murdoch's Irish Pub. The idea is that this is being sent out to a customer when they first join the database. So whether that be through them signing up for your mailing list or maybe joining you on your gated Wi-Fi, filling out any web form on your website, for example, catering inquiries, they're going to start being targeted here. So now I'm going to hop into the second one of these, our drip campaign to our story. So our automated emails are a combination of rules and messaging. So rules, first page, conditions here, it's the first thing you see. These conditions determine who's receiving an email and when they're receiving it. So first off, again, it's going to start off with people who have received drip campaign 1 already. So that was the view our menu, and now we're on our story. You see, we have this condition set so that they'll receive this message 30 days after receiving the first drip campaign, that view our menu. And we also have another condition here, customer has not received an email message in 10 days. I know it can be very important to restaurants not to overburden your customers with too many emails. You know, we don't want people to unsubscribe. So this is a way to make sure people aren't getting several emails in a day, for example. And then just to give you an idea for kind of marketing in the future, we have tons of different conditions here to make it easier to target people. They're kind of all labeled, for example, marketing options. We have items from, determining, sending an email out to people based on how they've joined the database, whether it be through online ordering to catering inquiries to people who have left a review and what their actual review rating is. So tons of different options for marketing here and targeting people. Now I'm going to step into the messaging portion of our automated emails. So you see right here, this is again a really simple email. I'm going to hit this little I and you can see the preview of it, promoting the story right here. And you see these buttons, we like to think of them as being set up for forever. Of course, we encourage lots of customization here. Again, these are just templates, but we want these to always kind of be user-friendly. We don't want button links. So something to consider as you customize your own dime emails is making sure that they're leading to links that won't change. So for example, your homepage of your restaurant, another example of URLs that probably won't change would be that site domain /menu and catering. And again, this is just a really wonderful way to increase and encourage retention and engagement with your customers passively. And you see it says site name right here. These are merge fields. So they're to make sure that your restaurant is what's being named here. It will automatically correct your restaurant name and engage. And now just to quickly go over the rest of our 9 suggested drip campaigns, you see we have check out our online ordering. So encouraging people to place an online order. Again, this will go out 30 days after someone receives the Our Story email. And then we have upcoming events. So if you have live music, for example, if you have an event calendar on your website, we definitely recommend having this email, regularly encouraging people to check that out. We have a catering email if you offer catering. Buy gift cards if you have gift cards, private events, and shop our e-commerce store and join our mobile club. So these might not all apply to you, for example, if you don't have an e-commerce store or a mobile club, but we definitely recommend taking a look at these and kind of thinking on which you want. Some of these are newer, so if you don't have any of these templates set up on your Engage, feel free to reach out to support@spillover.com to get that set up for you to begin working on your own customization. Now, I'm going to scroll down a little bit further. We've gone through the drip campaign, but we have some other items here. First off, some simple things, new joiner welcome. Again, making sure you're engaging with your customers. This is going to be sent to someone once they sign up for your mailing list, but I'm actually going to hop into our birthday greetings email. So again, rules and messaging, to talk about the rules here, the conditions. This is set up to go to someone within 7 days of their birthday. So 7 days before their birthday, this is if you have a birthday field in, your mailing list form, for example. And then customers not receive this email in 364 days. So ensuring they're receiving it a week before their birthday and only once a year. So now clicking on the messaging portion, you see right here, happy birthday from Murdoch's Irish Pub, and then offering, a free dessert for someone's birthday to kind of get them to come in. We have this message at the bottom saying, present this email to your server, only available once, etc. So I just want to showcase how easy it is to make edits to these Dime emails. It's just as easy as when you're making edits in, our custom email marketing system. So for example, if you don't want to offer a free dessert, if you would just like to encourage folks to come in and celebrate their birthday at your restaurant, you could simply just delete what you want to change. It could be this whole kind of paragraph, or I'm just going to delete that one part. And I'm going to say, treat yourself to your favorite meal this week to celebrate. You deserve it. And then, I'll delete this section about showing the server because we're not offering anything free. They won't need to show this email to anyone. So again, examples of how easy that is to change. And you can change these other conditions as well. For example, if you wanted to send this out to someone 30 days before their birthday, you would just have to make that change here. And then you would just simply hit save once you've made all your changes and everything would be good to go. Any Dime email that's about to be scheduled to go out would adjust. So we've gone over our drip campaign. I've showcased another one of these emails kind of all based on something in the system. So, when a customer joined us and also a date that they're giving us for their birthday or perhaps their anniversary. Now I'm going to go over our automated intelligent messages. So these messages are sent after a direct action from a customer. So these are for people who have our e-commerce store as well as our online ordering. You can see we have one set up here to go out when someone places their first e-commerce order, offering a 10% off. Again, this could be changed. It could just encourage them to place another order, for example. This is one of my personal favorites, the gift card 1-year reminder for people who have our e-commerce store. So the idea behind this marketing email is that when someone purchases a gift card, it might be a birthday, it might be Mother's Day, it might be, end of the year for a teacher. The concept is behind this email that occasion is going to come around the same time next year. So you can see on the conditions of this, the last e-commerce purchase was more than 364 days ago. So the idea of, we're targeting you again 1 year within purchase. And then, send this message to a customer just one time. And then I'm going to click on the messaging portion of the email. And you can see right here, it's been a year, encouraging people to place that order again. And this is something that, once it's set up, you don't really have to think about it. Of course, you can always go back and make edits, but it's just, again, a really great way to increase engagement. We're not offering anything free there, just encouraging people, to place that gift card order again. And now you can see some examples of other ones we have right here. The last one I'm going to hop into right now with our limited time is going to be one of our Defector promos for online ordering. So I'm going to click on you see it's labeled as online ordering for Defecto promo low value. I'm going to click edit here and I'm taken to that conditions page again. So the idea behind this email and why it's called Defector promo low value is that we're targeting an online ordering customer of ours that we haven't heard from in a while that we're considering low value. So we're offering a discount here, but it's going to be a little lower than our Defector promo high value, which you briefly saw. So we've decided that for Murdoch's, an average order amount less than $35 is low value. Of course, that's going to depend on the restaurant. So that's one of the conditions here. It's, a customer's receiving it after they've already placed an online order, but they're going to receive it when their last online order was over 45 days ago. So we've determined that that's a long time and we want to try to recapture that customer and engage them again. And we're also sending this out if a customer has not received this email in 90 days. We don't want to be sending this email too much, offering this discount repeatedly. So I'm going to click on the email now. And you see right here, it just says, we missed you at the top. And it's saying, it's been a while since you placed an online order with us, encouraging people to place an online order. and get 10% off their purchase of $15 or more with this code GET10 at checkout. You can easily add this code in under coupons on your online ordering platform if you have Spillover online ordering. And again, these are just templates. They're suggested. They're customizable. They should be customized. But this is an example of, again, something that you're not really having to think about, but you're making sure that you're getting customers back into the fold and you're not losing them. So I know that this was a very brief overview of Dime. There's definitely a lot here. I want to make sure that you have all the resources you need as you kind of embark on your Dime journey, which I hope you're encouraged to do. So on spillover.com, we have a few resources for you. Under support, we have our knowledge base right here. And you see we've got a section on set and forget automation. So on Dime emails in particular, we have a ton of really great things here, these step-by-step guides I highly encourage you to take a look at. We also have under email marketing a new video covering email marketing, how to edit emails, that sort of thing. I recommend that you check that out as well. And then we also have our wonderful weekly live training sessions. You probably are familiar with this page from signing up for this webinar, but under support at trainings and webinars, we've got live product training. These are really great trainings with our experts here at Spillover. We cap it at 5, so it's intimate. You can ask lots of questions. And you see that we have an engage email and text marketing, create brand and email campaigns, and this also can cover Dime every single Monday from 3 to 4. So again, if you feel like you have more questions and you'd like to go a little bit further than that step-by-step guide, I also recommend signing up for this training. Well, thank you so much for joining us as we covered April marketing. Again, a lot going on here, kind of thinking, looking ahead to the future. And I wish everyone luck in your April marketing endeavors.